Hello and what is up, guys? My name is Ryan. I'm from the Brony Gaming Network, which is just getting started, and I wanted to give you guys a quick video about my new setup. Now, I got a new setup, A, because I had a huge tax return, and I needed something a bit more powerful than what I had, and B, I just kind of wanted something, really cool. Which way, here is my monitor. Let's start off with that. So, the monitor itself is an Asus monitor, high definition obviously, flat screen, and has a DVI and VGA input, as well as I think a USB on the back. I normally don't go back there just because, well, it's kind of stuck a little bit, Here's why. It's a 27-inch monitor, free upgrade from the 19-inch monitor CyberPower PC was providing the day I got this, so that's a beautiful upgrade. As well, I do have a little video recorder there, and I have an iToy from a PS2. The drivers for that thing took me about 30 minutes to find and figure out how to get them installed, and I gotta tell you, the video quality on that, just terrible. But I keep it there for looks. It looks really cool. Nonetheless, along with video quality, I tried doing this video a few times. First time, I had my 3DS, because I didn't have much else to record with at the time. It's portable, it's nice, but the video quality is pretty shoddy, so I decided let's not upload that. I then used my laptop, which is very not maneuverable, even though it has great quality and was pretty much perfect. It really wasn't a good video. I don't say this is a good video. I tried recording with this camcorder that I'm using now, which has pretty good portability and pretty good quality for the most of it. I tried doing it the first time, but, well, you see this SD card? Yeah, that thing is broken, beyond repair. My laptop won't even recognize that it's plugged in. Like, it'll say, ooh, something's plugged in. And it'll be like, so what was plugged in? What do you think was plugged in? I don't know, man. Nonetheless, that's that. I got two little Logitech speakers. They're the lowest in Logitech speakers, and a printer. So that's pretty much the majority of what's up here, along with tons and tons of ponies and everything. Now, let's talk about the keyboard. Now, the keyboard is this thing. I always forget the manufacturer. This is all I ever see of them. Nonetheless, it's a really good keyboard. It actually comes with this. Now, this is something that I talk about, even though it's not useful. It's a tiny fan that plugs in right into that port, and this tiny fan is supposed to cool off your fingers, and it looks a lot like a processor fan, and it does work. And I keep it plugged in not because it keeps my fingers cool, but just for the fact that it's pretty awesome to have. Although it does kind of cool my fingers off if I put all my fingers right here. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Nonetheless, it's a pretty good keyboard. Has a backlight, as you can see, 10 programmable keys, and it looks really nice. I'll show it to you when it's on. I left the computer off so that I could open it up, show you guys inside the case and all that. This is an awesome mouse. Very nice gaming mouse. Has really good track and everything. Has two programmables on the side, and this was weird. I found this out on accident after buying this stuff. It has this removable back part, which has 4 weights in it. They're all 4.2 grams. You can remove each of those 4. Now, I keep them all in. I can feel the difference when I take them out, but it really isn't astoundingly different to me, so I keep them in, mainly for I'm probably going to lose them if I put them somewhere else. I then have my laptop, which is for work mainly, and it needs reformatted and restarted because stuff's going wrong with it aside from the SD card because of an accident. Let's not talk about the accident. Let's actually go in and look at this. So we have our Afterglow Xbox controller because that's just helpful when you're playing certain games like Dark Souls, and my Triton headset, which needs replaced because baby stepped on it and kind of broke one of the earpieces. It's not broken, like can't use it anymore broken, but it's slowly getting there. Now, let me get down on the ground. I'm gonna have to push my chair back a bit, and I will show you guys all this stuff. So, number one, the case itself is an InWin Mono. I can't remember the exact code on that, but it's a very nice case, and I'll get to show you inside. It has a Cooler Master cooling thing here, which allows you to increase or decrease the fan speed of the processor and the entire case. You can put that to manual or automatic. I keep it on automatic just because I don't feel like readjusting things. It's pretty good. What it does have a DVD, we'll see that from the inside, and has an extra port for a DVD or Blu-ray, probably a Blu-ray if I feel like it. It is made by CyberPower PC, which, again, is coming off. I might just remove it, but give them props. They did a great job. Does have graphics card in there, I'll show you guys that, and it runs on Intel. So, let me unscrew this little guy back here to show you guys the inside of the case. I will turn it on while the case is open, but I'm not going to keep it on forever. There's some trash back here, and like I said, I didn't want to. I lost one of the screws. There it is. Didn't lose one of the screws, and you guys just got to see a huge mess of cords back there. Anyway, let's open this bad boy up. I know the lighting here isn't great, but I don't want to move this because of all these cords, and I don't want to readjust everything. So, external fans on the case itself here with these vents. As you can see, those are plugged up. They are very nice. Let's start on the right though, inside. So there's the DVD drive. Obviously pretty simple, doesn't need much. This is a 2 terabyte hard drive. It was a free upgrade from the 500 gig they were providing, so why not go from, 19-inch monitor to 27 and from 500 gigs to 2 tears? I can't even think of a good reason to not do that, to be honest. So, next up, if I can get my head under the desk, is going to be right past here. You probably can't see them. There are 2 Ripjaw RAM cards right there. They're both 4 gigs. That's 8 gigs of RAM. So that's beautiful. It's a gigabyte motherboard. Just to let you guys know that. That's kind of the skeleton of the PC itself. It has an i7 Extreme processor. It's overclocked at 10%, Venom certified, meaning it runs at about 3.9 to 4.0 gigahertz a second, which is damn fast for just a processor. It is a quad core, not a hexa-core, and it has its own little fan there, of course. There's also 2 more fans on the top, probably can't see them, and there's a fan on the back. Aside from the processor, we have this giant video card, or graphics card. God, why do I say that? It is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 Ti, and it is beautiful. I have to say, it's a monster. It has its own fan, everything like a normal graphics card would, and it is great. And this motherboard actually supports up to 2 of these bad boys, and will actually simultaneously use them for even faster gaming. So, one day, maybe. Probably not. I don't need it yet. There's a 1300 watt power supply in case I ever do add something else. And there is actually a fan in the front. I'm going to turn this thing on for you guys to let you see exactly why I like it. And ta-da, the fan turned on. I am going to get LEDs to put in here so you guys can see this a bit better. I'll let you guys take another look once the LEDs are in there and you can see stuff, not just, blur and cords, and maybe you could make out a fan or 2, right? I think I can see the Intel's fan from here. Let's back out a bit. Yeah, I can't really see much. Nonetheless, I'm going to prop this back up with my toe, and I'm going to place this up here so you guys can watch the loading. And by the loading, I mean that turret. That turret right there. That's for you guys. It'll take me just a little while to slide this casing back on. And after that, I will show you a quick overview of the desktop. Now, if you guys are curious about the operating system, it is running on Windows 7 Ultimate to utilize those 8 gigs. Now, I don't know how much Windows 7 regularly allows for RAM, but I know that the Ultimate is the only one that actually is capable of processing the 8 gigs. So, I don't know if it's 4 or 6 gigs of RAM, but I know that Home, Premium, and Professional don't support up to 8. So, had to get that for the 8 gigs of RAM. Now, here we go. As you guys know, it's a gigabyte motherboard, so this isn't technically ROG certified, but I love Asus, and I love the Republic of Gaming, so why not have a background for it, right? Either way, we have rain meter set up on here, as well as an object dock, which, let's go into there. So I know this isn't the kind of gaming you want to see. I do have Fraps installed, I just have to get it up and running and configured, and then I can start doing games, but we have all these over here, which are utilities, word processing, all that jazz, that isn't necessarily important. Now, Steam, I have Team Fortress 2 and Portal 2, which I haven't downloaded yet, because I don't feel the need to. I have a Visual Boy Advanced emulator, so if you guys want some older and random cut because apparently my camcorder doesn't like certain things. So the Visual Boy Advanced, I think I covered. So if you guys want older games, that's probably it. Sorry if I repeated myself. Shuffle, which is a game that's harder to get in America, but nonetheless, very fun game. If you guys want a Let's Play of that, it will be cut quite a bit because it's definitely not suitable for most of YouTube, in some of it. Minecraft, obviously we can do some Minecrafty stuff. Assassin's Creed 2 if you guys want those. I have Fallout 3, which I had some nostalgia and wanted to play, but it's going to be hard because I got the disc version, which is apparently unstable even compared to the Steam version, sadly, and I'm not buying it again. Anyway, sorry about that. Skyrim, obviously, if you guys want to see some Skyrim mods, I don't mind. Dark Souls, as you guys heard me talking about. It's a great game if you know how to play it. And I don't mind it. I am getting burned out on it, but I do have to finish it eventually, so if you guys want a Let's Play of that, that's great. Blacklight Retribution, it's a buy-to-win game, basically, but I play it now and again, so I might put little, filler videos if I don't know what to do for a video sometime. And Aka, a free MMO made by what used to be G-Potato, something else now, I don't know who does it now, but whatever. So, just to show you guys the processing power of this, let's open up Minecraft, because it's the easiest to show you guys without fraps exactly how fast this is how fast this is actually processing. I'm going to put my elbow up on there, and we'll go into multiplayer. Ubercraft, which has 2,793 people right now. We're going to join the data game. And loading. And let me just move out of this. This is where I normally do my Skyblock plays. So, obviously, Skyblock is Skyblock, and it's actually over there. And you can play Hunger Games. It's a really good server. It has very little lag for the server. Obviously, if your computer lags, that's your problem, but let's look at the stats on this stuff. Now, how fast are we functioning? 100, 200-ish, 194 to about 200 FPS with 50 chunks. I mean, this, after 60 FPS, you get basically no difference. Like, this is, you saw how much it's fluctuating, like 170 to 180 to 190 to 200 something. I mean, there's like no difference to the human eye, unfortunately, so we can't really figure out what exactly it looks like, and no more chunks are updating, so we're going to get much faster. In which way, as you guys see, there is quite a bit of stuff that's going on there. And fraps, we'll take that down to maybe 120, 100 maybe down to 90, and I mean 60 is all we really need, as long as we're getting recorded at 60 FPS, and above, it's a good quality video. And if you guys want, the Brony Gaming Network is for everyone who wants to upload, get their channel known for a gaming network, and it's not really for my views, it's just to help everyone else. So, if you guys know anything about that, feel free to send me a video on the Brony Gaming Network, I'll check it out, and I'll get back to you, tell you, yeah, that works, and post it for you, or I'll have to say, sorry dude, I don't like people doing camcorder recordings of them playing Minecraft like this, even though I'm doing it right now. That's just to show you guys the FPS though, to show you exactly what this computer is capable of, so let me just exit on out. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I will be pretty much uploading every other day, hopefully, if I can. If not, like there's a problem or I have a lot of work to do, I can't, but if I'm not doing anything, I'll try getting back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.